Okay, in this video, this is just kind of a very general overview of the course. This would be the video I hope you all watch, but this would be the video that kind of takes you step by step so that you can actually start this course and know that things aren't that confusing, right? So you'd go into Sakai and here you would see our site and you're like, where do I even start, right? That would be the first thing you say to yourself. You could read my announcement, which just said, give me some time here to get everything up and running. I did this yesterday, right? Because yesterday, Monday, was our first official day of class. So now you'd go here, our class, and you'd see all this, and you'd be like, where do I start? Okay, so you could go to start here, and in start here, you kind of see this. I didn't write this. It's just something written that, just it's like a general thing for anyone who teaches the course. What I would suggest you do is that in overview, you start here. um, let's skip this one for now. Let's just do weekly to-do list first. So these are all just Google Drive links that I made for Google Docs that I created for this class. So they're made by me. So click on this one first. And then what I would suggest you do is you print this out. Because what this does is it's on one single document. It just gives you a checklist of what do I need to make sure that I did so that I'm not missing anything. And I promise you, anything you need to do that is due is on here. Okay? So there's nothing, if the system says you missed a deadline and this says you did not, I will give you every extension you need to make sure that I'm adhering to these dates. What I'd like to do, just to make our lives easy, is have just one deadline, Sundays. The problem we run into a little bit is with the forums, but where you have to post things on your own by Wednesday, and then you have to respond to others by Sunday. I don't want to have to. I don't want to do it that way. Because the advantage of taking an online class is that if your work schedule is such that you work all week and the only time you get to work on stuff is Saturday and Sunday, I want to respect that and I want to accommodate you for that. Do you need to log in 3 times a week like the Sakai site says? No. If you logged in 8 times, because there's 8 modules, do it that way. In fact, I've made all the modules available. So if you just want to in this first week, you just want to do the whole class, and you just want to get them all done, go to towns. They're all available to you right now. I'm just saying that every Sunday, that week's module will be due, and that these are the things you need to do. And if you like doing this yourself, right, you can save a copy for yourself, make a copy of it, and then you can do things like that, right, and check it off. I'm a checker, crosser outer, so that's just appealing to me. Right, that you would be able to do those things. Okay, so that's our first thing here, weekly to-do list. That way you know that you're doing what you need to do. But what did we get from that? That the theme here is that you need to have things done by Sunday, right? So here we're in week 1. That would mean that here in week 1, everything is coming due here on August 27th for module 1. Expect that for every module, you're going to have at least one homework assignment, at least one quiz, and one form. But most of the time, there's more than one homework assignment. Okay, then the second thing that you would do is let's go to links to get you started in this class. Let's just do that one next. So here you see the kinds of things that you'd want to see, like if we were in the first day of class where one, I would talk about myself. That would be this video right here. The second one where I talk about how to get the textbook for this class. This one I'm a little uncertain about because we're doing something new this semester as a university, but you could watch this video here. Then in the third video, I discuss the syllabus, which you could read as well, but I just talk about it here. And then in the fourth one, I talk about how you do the assignments and the forms and the quizzes. So I just walk you through it step by step by step. And then in this one here, chapter slides and lectures, so you click on that and it'll get you this window right here. These would be the videos that would be, I made these on my own, so they're not official or in any kind of way, but these are just like slides from the publisher, and this is me delivering a lecture. Like if you and I were in the in-person class, this would be me delivering the lecture. So these are slides that you can download to your computer, and then these are YouTube videos that you can watch of me delivering the lecture. I still have a few more to do here. Hopefully I'll have enough time to do them. Okay, so now, right, you've done that. That's all an overview. By that point, you should be feeling pretty confident about the class. Well, then the primary space where you're going to be working then in is course modules. And in course modules, essentially what you see is our 8 modules. Not sure why it's not showing all of them. Here we go. But then we've got all of our modules right here. Oh yeah, here's the, if you can make sense of this, good luck. This is what they want you to look at. When I say they, this is what the university wants you to look at to make sure you're doing what you need to do. Dude, that just looks confusing. And I would miss a lot of things, I think, if it were me. I'm not, follow my to-do list, which is a little bit easier than this one. Okay, and then you just have each module that you would just be working through. Again, know that I'm not allowed to put a lot of myself into these modules. These are set by the university, so I'm not allowed to do things there. Where I am allowed to do things is make things on my own, like these Google Docs. And so that's where I create links for you to be able to look at stuff that I have made. So I'm well aware that there are dead links. These don't even apply. I'm sorry that this exists in this way, but I'm not allowed to change things. So I'm sorry for that, but this is the way it is. Okay. As always, as we're working through the class, I'm always available by email. Just send me an email. I'm pretty prompt in replying, and hopefully you should feel comfortable enough to start learning in the class.